Hmm. Oh no, not Rican. That's highly import. Oh, I was not a huge fan of that, but it works. Oh, well over. Ooh. He chose the bold strategy of not hitting it where I expected him to. Oh, really thought he'd challenge that higher. Oh, well, I figured it'd be kind of doomed for him to go down, so I figured it'd be pretty straightforward, but you never know. Also, this guy's name's Rican, and there's another really toxic guy named Rican, but I think they're different. So I think the guy I'm thinking about is higher rank. This guy has a red tag on, which doesn't feel like something you would brag about in 1700, but who knows? I always find it weird when people brag about it, like a red tag in GC3. Like, you're bragging about the first time you ever made GC, buddy? Like, and it was recent? Like, I don't know, man. I kind of get yellow tags. But not really. Oh. That was a weird one. Nope. And I opened it up? No? Ooh, I hate everything about that. Ooh, wow. That could not have been any worse. Hey, J. Robert Guthenheimer. I think he was hoping for a pass to me, but I was expecting him to like roll that or like take it back, and then he just completely just leveled it right in the middle, and I was like, I'm doing all right this weekend, J. Robert. Someone's actually emailing me from work on Saturday. Not really sure what's going on there. I think it's just because like it's something about my expense report for the month. There was something that I think an old person who used to work in accounting used to do, and I did it on my most recent report, and they were just like, why'd you do this? And I was like, because they said that. Say cheese in a weird way. Chaz. There you go. Wow, that wasn't even close. Next time, let's not get Rican. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what the heck? Wait, there's a double tap hit? I don't even know how you would do that. I'm very lost. Epstein. RL says 2025 challenger. Never heard of this guy. Oh, he didn't go? Noise? Good pass. How you doing, Falcor? Are you named after the luck dragon from Everlasting Story, Never-Ending Story, whatever it's called? Hi, Brooke. Oh, geez. Man, even in, like, GC3, these people are not smart. Like, boys, you have so much time. Why would you just hit it? And also, if you hit it like that, it's fine. But if he just hit it and then jumped once, it would have deflected safely to the corner and he would have dodged the demo. But say he just hits it in the middle and then just leaves it. And I'm like, I guess I could have predicted that, but I'm also trying to get back too. So, like, buddy, I need you to get those touches, you know? Tough to get you back on the Germany schedule? Yeah, a little bit. It's not the cleanest times, to be certain. Ooh. A little bit better positioning, and that's perfect. Go poised. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think they're gonna police the goal. I think they're both gonna chase it. And then they did, so excellent. Yeah, I don't know what Spirit was doing. Honestly, if he just jumped that earlier, Spirit. Oh, Spirit. Okay, I was confused. I was like, Spirit. Spiru Agnew? Oh. Nice chow, poised. Try to go low on that one, thinking he would go on the backboard a little bit more aggressively. I could probably demo this guy. Oh, I didn't. All right, teammate, you're on your own. Don't get breezy. I just asked you, don't get breezy. What the heck? Dude, I literally asked him. You guys heard me. Hey, Max, fishing. Worst part is Poise got back and had no boost on that. I guess he missed every pad on Fort. Oh. Should be a goal. No, that's fine. I was gonna grab the boost, mid boost on that, but then realized halfway through it wasn't there because they got it off kickoff. Oh, no, buddy, no, no! Dude, if he put that anywhere. No, I was going for way too light of a touch on that, my bad. Yes? Nice, okay, cool. There he's got it. Thank God my sleep schedule is cooked so I can watch taco. Let's go! I found you a car, Mitsubishi Outlander. Buddy, I am not driving a Mitsubishi. Those cars are built like they're made out of plastic. Do you play cheaters often? Not really. Hello. I'm just gonna say Hatham on the bottom because I can't pronounce that first part. Also, do not speak Arabic or Pashto or anything if you guys are trying to communicate with me in anything other than English. Oh. Nice. So are Hyundais, not gonna lie? I don't know, man. I've had way better performance out of Hyundais. Mitsubishis, I grew up with a dad who owned a Mitsubishi. We had a couple neighbors with Mitsubishis. And every single one of them, when I talk to them, the reviews are like, yeah, they're all right, but man, I gotta get so many repairs. And I'm like, all right. What does it mean to be chalked? That it's just, it's Jover. Basically just that. Like right now, my 3 season is basically chalked. We fell so far in MMR that I don't think without a party we're gonna be able to rank back up. I'm warming up with 2s and eventually we'll get back into 3s, but we're gonna have to basically hard carry through a lot of those games to be able to stay relevant in that rank. Toyotas are solid? Yes, they are. It's okay. I mean, I don't even need to think about cars anymore because I just realized in order to get the correct financing, I have to wait for my promotion to go through and then also wait for 2 pay stubs. So when I go complete my financing form, I can have 2 pay stubs of proof of income. And that's going to be literally like 55 days from now. So I might have to be waiting a fat minute before I even get that car anyway. So I appreciate you guys looking for cars, but yeah, I'm not getting a Mitsubishi for sure. That is one car that is almost always reviewed. Like, yeah, it looks all right, but not actually like a car that's reliable like you probably want. Wear your glasses so they won't possibly have a way to beat me. Makes sense. I don't know why he let me cut that. I was like, all right. Hello? Hey, is there a reason you wanted me to... Why are you bumping me? What are you doing? My teammate just for half second, like, got hit with, like, an item, like, temporarily blinds opponent to enrage and makes them attack anyone remotely close to them. Is he trying to throw? I'm super lost what's going on right now. If he comes from behind and bumps me. I think he's trying to throw. What is this? Why is he doing this? He's just playing like he just got freaking hit with a pill. What is this? So he played the same. I mean, we won, so it's fine, but like I'm super confused why this guy suddenly became insane. Clearly mad. Yeah, seriously, I didn't save a goal of his. That's why I'm confused. I was like, if I saved a goal, I can understand him bumping me out of anger, especially if we're already up by a couple goals, but like, I didn't, so. He said, yo, Taco, come to net. Nope. You get paid monthly? I get paid bi-weekly, so the problem is in order to get 2 pay stubs, I get my pay raise on August 25th, and then in 28 days later from that, I'll have enough to actually, or I'll get paid my second time, and then I'll have 2 pay stubs. So that's the issue I'm running into right now, is like I can't go to the financing until I get those. So my promotion's in just under a month, but then I'm gonna have to wait another month past that. And so I could probably apply for a car loan right now, but my financing would be way worse. And worst of all, I don't want them to reject my app just because they're like, wait, you're not making enough for this. Screw you. Jur the Reverser, thank you for 232. Or $2 euro? Am I reading that correctly? I hate my bi-weekly. I mean, I don't mind it. It just, like, right now, it's just not super helpful because I need to wait for a lot of other approval. Good game, bro. Thank you. Vampois. Ooh, I thought you flicked that early. Oh, well, you gonna miss that anyway? Wow, the fact that he pre-jumped that is kind of insane. Interview with Milwaukee Tool. Oh, like the red Milwaukee tool set thing? That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. It's a big company. Double. I'm gonna put that back post. Oh, he predicted it. A little too slow on that one, I will admit. You get that boost spirit? That's okay. Pretty easy read. I'm gonna dodge that demo. Never mind. Oh, man. You know what, Spirit? That was a bad shot anyway by me, but... Nice dodge in the demo, and that's just right in. I had a friend who is an electronics engineer from Milwaukee. I had to travel to China a lot. It's an hourly repair tech role. Nothing crazy. Benefits seem to be very good. Yeah, but if you get good benefits and like it's a reliable job in a big company, that means you have upward movement as well too. I like watching you play twos. You get to see plays from me a lot more. I mean, yeah, it's a more active. I think the role. I think that's the one thing that people talk about a lot with twos, is like I like how much more on-ball time I get. The ability to actually like, you know, mechanically do things. I should stop flipping into these. Nice wave dash and shot. Nice. Well done, teammate. Music is trolling again. Is it off? Oh, it did. Oh, wait. What the heck? It signed me out of Monster Cat. There you go, chat. You should be fine. Hey, Rusky. Might be a goal. Yeah. How about rank you? Hey, Explorer. This is GC3 right now. Lagging lots. If you if you just swipe down on the stream and then swipe back up, it'll fix the lag. YouTube just does that sometimes. Yeah, there's like just periods in the beginning of my stream, particularly in YouTube, that it just pauses it and makes it buffer a lot. I don't really know why. It's just a consistent thing with YouTube. It's typically around this time in the stream too. It's like 10, 20 minutes in. Oh, what a pass. The double commit into the perfect frickin' clear? No way, Spirit's waiting for that boost. Oof. One touch and air dribble. I mean, he's pretty good on boost. As long as he gets 50 on this. Perfect. He's gonna peter out on this one. Sometimes it's better to just let players use up all their boost. It's a lot easier than chasing the ball down. Oh, that was a really heads-up play by Matt. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect him to go for me there. Oh, off spawn. I jumped just to avoid it, and teammate handled it. All right, well done, Spirit. Yeah, hopefully the lag fixes itself soon, chat. I literally am not dropping any frames on my end, so I think it's literally all you guys. Or if it's all you guys and it's most of you that are getting it, then it must be YouTube. So yeah, just swipe back down and then swipe back up and it should be fine. Wait, what? Or randomly just pulled out a double reset? Alrighty, good chase. All better? Excellent, that's what we like to see. Go Spear, bang, hat trick! Or at this point, I think he has all the goals, yeah. Wait, I can get one. Don't forfeit. Give me one. Statistics! I helped. Excellent. Breezy. The fake kickoff in the breezy doesn't work. I wasn't mad, by the way. I was just controlling because we already won. Oh, you were my teammate last game. Okay, I was just lost. I was like, why are you bumping me? Like, why are you so upset? I was like, yeah, we, in my mind, I was like, yeah, we definitely were winning that. But in my mind, I was also like, this is still kind of throwable. Because it was like 45 seconds left or whatever. So I was like, why is he bumping me so much? It was annoying. But I didn't realize you were just trolling to have fun. I thought you were genuinely like, you know what? Let's just try to throw this. And I'm like, buddy, stop, please. I'm gonna touch you, big boy. You promise? It's been a while since I've had any physical intimacy. Are you into men? Unfortunately, no, though. Hey, it's Epstein again. Ah, that was pretty bad. Nice. Oil up, I'll be there at 9. Yeah, but what time zone, though? You gotta coordinate. Scott be thirsty. Scott is the thirstiest. He's like a man crawling through the Sahara right now. Oh. So, teammate, I might have been trying to spike it down to you and not paying attention to the fact that the ball bounced off the wall. My bad. Hmm. Okay. I could avoid that. You can get that. Oh, he turned pretty bravely on that. I did not expect that. Douglas, wait, I give you like 9 minutes to get back. How are you not back in goal yet? Let me see this again. He got his boost stolen and he got bumped. Okay, never mind. I thought he was actually just taking 1 minute. Acting tough like it ain't made you grip. Wait, the Sheets? As in like Sheets, the food place and gas station? I'm a little confused. I would grab Sheets for food anytime. Oh. Yellow. No. Man, these guys like actually pass and move around intelligently? That's insane. That can't happen in ranked. Also, that was me trying to roll it into and up the wall. I did not mean to spike it like that. Directly upfield. Or backwards, I guess. It's gotta be one, right? Nice. All right, cool. This ain't TikTok live. I'm super glad I've never been in or hosted a TikTok live. I feel like that chat would just drive me up a wall, dude. All right, that's fine. He lost it. Buddy, we gotta touch it. I was like, okay, I'll go at it. And then he mustied it. And I was like, all right, that's fine. It literally is not able to be followed. So you can just clear that right now. And then I think he was not sure how far away he was. That's our demo. Dodge that one. Okay, he can't cut that. Nice. Yeah, that's the best I could do. Well, problem is with a lot of aerial defense in this rank is it's just people trying to predict other people rather than like actually know how to best approach things. All right, I'm just gonna hit that back. Oh, he demoed him. Okay, nice. I did not think the demo was even on his plate. I thought I just saw him moving forward. I was like, I'm just gonna hit it toward goal in a way that Dog Lover can retreat if he wants to, but if he wants to redirect, go for it. I didn't realize he would just go for it. Oh, I predicted correctly. Bang. Uh-oh, Epstein. Uh-oh, Epstein. Uh-oh, Epstein. Uh-oh, Epstein. You gotta be faster than that, buddy. Yeah, every single kickoff had been lost to that exact same side, so I was like, what if I just cheated up and tried to hard read that? Oh no, he immediately got revenge. It's okay, Dog Lover saves these. Or not. Well, he got revenge. Sad. He cheated up a half second earlier. Also, he had better vision on that one because it 50'd and went back and then to the side. I couldn't see through my guy. I was like, is that ball gonna stay in the middle or? So I had a bad angle. I installed the game and to heal up. Good. I uninstalled the game to mentally heal up. All right, we're just gonna lob that and make it a weird read. Wait, oh, it's a 1v1. Where's he getting this boost? I'm lost. I'm a bot. I didn't think he'd actually full chow that. I didn't think he'd just full chow. I think he was playing my flick or something, or my slow play, and I thought he was gonna be like trying to shadow that a little bit. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna cut to the corner and flick and then go from there. That's a rough one. That's not ideal. Teammate to play backward. Nice. Hi, mix it. Yeah, that boost stolen. It's pretty brutal. I worked in a week. I'm sorry, Kyle. Oof. Even getting bumped halfway through, I still got back to it. Nice pass. Just gotta stiff arm him. Blues, I'm gonna touch you. Buddy said he was gonna touch me regardless. Now it's conditional. I don't know. This guy is not a real toucher. Flip back. Oh, I want to demo him. Love it. Dog Lover back. Oh, I went for the back post, I'm not gonna lie. I waited too long. There's no way! I'm so, okay, Dog Lover, I have to say, he definitely was playing off of my next touch, but the thing is he's behind me, so I don't really know what he was expecting. On that one, I just wanted the boost, and I was like, it's okay. Like, even if they hit it, we have someone back, and I'm in front of them, so they can't really dribble or play a small play or whatever. So it's probably fine. But then it turns out, no, he's actually not going for it at all. I don't know why Doglet was directly behind me. I genuinely don't even know what he was going for there, but either way, I should have just played the ball. That's a crazy way to lose. All right. Sad. When you wear your fake glasses for me? They're over there. Oh, wait, no, they're not. Here we are. Here, I'll wear them for you guys, since you guys are so horned up today. They're technically not like entirely fake. These are just blue light lenses. So they don't. These aren't just aesthetic. Like they had a purpose. I'm a caster, a video game commentator. So I was working an event sponsored by Zenny, and they were like, "Yo, we want the casters to be wearing some of our glasses. Can you pick one?" And I'm like, "Cool. Can you make them blue light? Because I don't need glasses." They're like, "Yeah, sure." And so these are these. I really missed the sunglasses, Taco. We can have both. Plus 10 IQ. Plus 5 intelligence. Plus 5 wisdom. You sure it's not dog love 4RL? I actually don't know. I was not reading that as much. Plus 100 or game IQ. I could probably need that after that last game. A lot of unfortunate decisions I made in that one. Play better. That's exactly what I'm going for, Uck. Also, Uck, it's really hard to trash talk when you're not speaking in your native tongue because it just comes off as very generic, you know? Like, I'm gonna ask you to step it up as well. Maybe ask a friend, like, for some better insults. You're not good. Okay, I guess I'll cry myself to sleep now. Never been told I'm not good as a streamer. Oh no. Nice. Is intelligent wisdom the same thing? Nope. Intelligence is like crystallized smarts. Like, it's all the things you know and how well you can, like, solve problems and whatnot. Wisdom is more about kind of like gained experience and like making a good decision in the moment. Like, there are different aspects of being smart. Best I could do. Can you spawn? Nice. How about teammate? I got a buddy on my, got that buddy on my butt right now. Keep doing what you're doing, it's great. Thank you, Eamon. Eman, come on. All right, let's just get that slightly farther away. Grab 50, that works. Nice. Nice! Wisdom tells you, intelligence asks you how to make fire, wisdom tells you fire hot. I mean, yeah, more or less. Stay more back. I guarantee I'm a higher rank than you've ever been. So, I mean, I appreciate the coaching, but if anything, you should probably listen up. But he made Diamond 1 and he's like, I should teach people how to rotate since I clearly have mastered the game. Nice. Well done, Pilates. Nice class. You see through others' insecurities so well. I mean, Hugh, that's the whole point. You wear these and it's +5 perception, and that means emotional perception. So when a chatter comes in and says, "Hi, you're a loser and ugly, and I bet no one loves you," and I'm like, "Oh, buddy, you're projecting. I'm sorry your dad left or didn't hug you enough growing up, but that's not my problem. Can't keep taking it out on others, you know?" I feel like I analyzed the game. I mean, I guess people haven't really seen me cast in a bit, so maybe they're like, why would this guy know? But either way. That's a wild thing to say. I think people need to understand that I'm not messing around here, chat. I'm gonna try to be friendly on stream, but occasionally, you know, I gotta drop the truth on these kids, you know? Hey, Pilates, backboard. Oh, he can't get that. No way he gets that reset too. Oh, you're about to peek. Oh, he isn't. He rotated too slow on that one. Should be easy enough. How are you, Oliver? I'm doing all right. Not gonna lie, Pilates did not. I saw you down the line. I didn't see that far away, but that was also a bad hit. I accidentally hit that a little harder than I meant to. Nice. All right, we can probably shoot that. Oh, we got too far around it. That was bad. That was a bad approach. I didn't expect the guy not to go, so I was not positioned for that exact touch. Nice win. Should be enough to just finish. Nice, well done. Hi, Freddy. Stay more better and try hard more. Exactly, buddy. That's what we all have to say. I'll let you have that. Woo. That's sad. Oh, almost sat on him a little bit there. Great 50 Pilates. You guys ever done Pilates? Apparently they're incredibly difficult. Nice. Hope you have a nice time playing Rango. Out of curiosity, how many hours do you have? I have 13,000 hours. Thanks for doing what you do for the community. Have a good one, bro. Thank you, Oliver. Have a good one as well. Yeah, we're getting up there, chat. We're almost at 14,000. That is also not strictly playing. That's between coaching, spectating games, like as a coach, casting the game and playing. So, and also not to mention probably like at least 200 hours or more of like AFK time. Because it's definitely a lot of times after stream, I'll like alt tab and then go to the bathroom and then feed my cats or chill on the couch with them a little bit. And then like 6 hours later, I realize the game's been running this whole time. So I'm like, oh, oops. So technically a lot of those hours might not be actively that. It's like hit means gymnastics. It could be. But yeah, I know people were like, it's like, oh, I went to Pilates with my friend, and she was like, oh, you'll love it. And the guy is posting it. He's like, I was making noises I've never made before. It's like I was in immense pain. So I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a wild thing. I'm not gonna lie. I love Pilates. That's good. Ah, I should have gone for that. Honestly, there was a little bit of a pause there. Should have just gone. Oh, it's Cyber. We played him yesterday. You should Taka stream every loss, eat a Taka. You guys always have these themed ideas that you don't understand. Like, I'm not Kai Cenat. I don't have $1 billion. You think I have the money to make frickin', I don't know, 30 tacos every stream and then be, you know, eating them down or whatever? That or I have to have a time-limited stream. Like, okay, I have 10 tacos. Every loss, I have to eat a taco. Once I run out, stream's over. But even still, like, that's a lot of cash prep, dude, for a single stream. Also, those have to be tiny tacos. I don't genuinely have any idea how I lost that in the way I did. Dude, you are joking me. Oh. Hey, Saber, you want to just touch that once? Or not? Uh-oh. I saw Pilates get off the backboard. I was like, I'm just going to chuck it as hard as possible back post, see what happens. And that's what happens. Eating spicy foods burns my butthole. Aren't we all in the same boat there? A little too fast in that first read. What the? Trying to cut in a way that made it a little vaguer what I was about to try to do. Cool. Nice, let's go, Cyber, easy goal. No, you missed it! Forfeit. Wait, hold on. Almost put it right on his head again. I could have done better with that, my bad. I think Cyber got that boost. One more. Oh, no! Okay, it's fine. Oh! I got contact on it, but it was off target. It's fine. Taco, don't you just come Kai Snot? That's a lot easier. Why don't I just become like the richest streamer of all time? That's a good point. Oh no, that's a rough one. Hey Jimmy, English only in the chat. Otherwise I'm not gonna read it, and I'm probably just gonna ban you if you're just gonna post a bunch of spam in another language that no one can read. So just a heads up. Yeah, I tried. That was a good 50 though. The least tilting random. I mean, yeah, he's not playing bad, but I'm not a huge fan of some of the decisions, some of the outcomes. I will say that one thing he missed was just a thing that happens, you know. You're low on boost, you're trying to aggress on the ball, and then just, rush it a little too much. Like, that's not a problem, but some of this stuff is just, like, avoidable, you know. He's pretty reliable overall, though. Oh. What the heck was that, dude? Dude, get off of my dick. What the heck? This gotta make 5K per stream. Buddy makes way more than $5,000 a stream. Ah, if I just hit that harder, maybe. He was actually waiting a long time for my air dribble. I've reached Champ 2 solo queuing. Congrats, man. Not an easy task. That's like top 2%, I think. According to updated rank distributions. Dude, you actually didn't complete that air dribble, buddy? I haven't got the bump for you. I don't think you guys understand how much people at the top of Twitch make. It also kind of warps people's ideas of what a Twitch partner makes. Like, I would argue a vast majority of Twitch streamers do not make minimum wage streaming. Dang it. Like, in terms of purely Twitch money, not sponsorships, not all that, even including donations from most streamers, it's like they're probably making like $5 an hour. Tons of glass. How's your evening? My evening's going all right, did you? Just trying to keep our games somewhat interesting. Because if you think about it, if you are a streamer, let's say on average you stream 4 hours a day, then that means you have to, let's assume we're doing an actual minimum wage, $15, all right? $15 is probably enough for you guys to actually, to actually make like rent. But just for the realistic aspect of like, streaming. You're not streaming 8 hours, you're streaming 4. You would have to make $60 every single day. And you're like, wow, that's a lot. Okay, well, I'm fine. Think about it for $10. You'd have to make $40 every single day. And then keep in mind that people are like, well, if you give 5 subs on Twitch, that's $30. No, that was $30 spent. You get half of all that, which means 6 subs or 5 subs or whatever that get gifted. You don't get $30, you get $15 that they spent. You get $3 5 times. So in reality, those 5 gifted subs gets you only $50. And then you want to get even real granular, then you can be like, all right, well, that's pre-tax. Because you get taxed on anything if you make over $600 for the year, at least in the US context. And so people are like, all right, well, how hard is it to make, you know, $40 a day? I mean, even in donations chat, I don't average that much per day across Twitch and YouTube, so you gotta be careful on that. Cooper, wow, okay, well, as I'm doing math, he just randomly drops a 20, thank you. So, yeah, well, thank you for that, Cooper, W. Cooper. But yeah, what I was saying is like most streamers, like if you think about the just sheer math you would have to do, you'd basically have to average $10 made every single hour of stream. And that's pretty hard to do, to be honest. Not gonna lie, that touch was slightly more than I thought it would be. Buddy, no. Yeah, I trusted you would probably not get that. Oh, and the redirect on the counter, that was nice. All right. Now we can alt-tab real quick, update our goal. 25, bang. Yeah. That's how much you need for your taco stream? I'm not, no. Also, that's a lot of food to eat. That wouldn't be that long of a stream, though. Either that or I'd be, like, nauseous by the end. The cardboard size and plasma donations would probably be more lucrative. Sure. I'm not using my plasma. They can have it. Ah, a little behind him. That's insane that you just happened to land exactly where I backflipped it. That's crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Go! Go! Bang! The speed, the top cornerness of that. I had to flick that one past the first guy, but the speed on that last one. Wow. Hey, Lachlan Johnson, what's up? Anyone paid in Siege right now? Siege. Is that a medieval game where you're sieging a castle? Never heard of any other game called Siege, obviously. Bang! Oh, we're like Chris Paul too. We're doing everything right now, chat. Bunder literally was just like stone-faced. He knew. No, Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege. You're attacking rainbows. Also, deadass, why is it called Rainbow Six? Like, what is the rainbow component of Rainbow Six? Just play rematch on stream. That would make up for it. I don't know if I ever played rematch on stream. I recorded some gameplay of me and my buddies playing it, and then I made some shorts, and none of you watched it. So I'm like, well, I guess rematch is just not for this channel. I think, honestly, if I made rematch stuff, I'd have to make a new channel for it. And I don't got that kind of time. I actually got rematch for free. Oop. That was... that was me attempting to do something completely different with that, my bad. You rematch me in Rocket League? That'd be fire. Damn, that's crazy. Freddy, I'm gonna ban you forever if you ever bring up any allusion to me playing with you. You know the rules. Oh, I tried to pre-jump him, and then I went in between him and the ball. Sad. I disagree. I guess my bad on that. I have no idea how he got that around my car. I even played the hard cut. Oh, he went up with it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought he was like, that was a cut that went forward. I was like, there's literally no way I didn't line up for that. These guys are just the 50-50 goats, I guess. I'm gonna have to challenge this quick. Yep. Poised? We'll just take that back. We'll have to play this off wall, that's fine. Poised wins that. And he lands, one touch, clear. That, I guess, works. I'll redirect that. I should have hit that higher. All right, I didn't want to wave dash into that because I was gonna miss him. No, boys, that's not your fault. First off, this guy I thought was gonna get a little bit lighter of a touch on it, and then he pushed that one forward and then got one more touch, and I got a deflection. I think Poise was just expecting a different touch. He was faced completely near post, so when that went middle, he was kind of borked. I feel like if he pre-jumped, he would have been fine, but I think he was like too wrapped up in his thoughts there. Okay. All right. These guys are pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of going crazy on these setups. I tried. Oh, Freddy, you've been in the chat for long enough where you've seen me tell people, hey, don't ask me to play with you. So that's why I'm saying, like, you know better, like, to ask me that. Or to make a joke about, like, being like, hey, what if we played together? It's like, I told everybody, even if you joke about it, even if you whatever, it's still breaking the rules. Like, don't ask me to do that. We ain't never lost, and we ain't losing right now. All right, Poise, just keeping track of our win-loss. Apparently, we've never lost together, so yeah, we gotta step it up here. I think he knows my stream. What the? Oh my God. Well, I just left it for Poised, I guess. I did not mean to miss that boost twice. Oh, what a kind soul. He left it for me. Let's go. Let me make up for my mistake. That's a crazy deflection, I'm not gonna lie. I might get down. Yeah, I was about to say. I thought he went under me. This guy might be the greatest player alive, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the amount of resets this guy's been able to chain together is kind of insane. It's okay, Poise, you got the 100. You go to chow that? I am a bot for thinking my teammate was up on that, my bad. Yeah, it's a rough one. We definitely gotta win that. I didn't even check. I was just like, my teammate's over there. I could have air dribbled that. I only had 40 boosts, but I could have set it up. Yeah, Max, don't repeat, viewers. It's just kind of weird to do that over and over. Like, the streamer is aware. I can look at statistics. You don't have to keep saying it. Also, people are weird acting like viewers don't come and go all the time in a short, in a vertical video. People are like, oh my God, you're at 67. Wait, you're 68. Wait, now you're at 65 again. Wait, now you're, it's like, yeah, I get it, dude. Like, that's just how it works. Like, you don't have to update me, believe me. We're good. Pug-its. Interesting. What heck? What? Okay, what do you guys think my teammate's name is? Mekisby? Oh, that was actually a much lighter touch from him than I thought. My bad. Terrible read. Oh, he deflected that. All right, we're gonna pop that behind the first guy. Ooh, that's kind of insane that he chased that well. Nice, thank you. This is a wild game. Why are you playing the cut? That's crazy. We're on tunes? No. Man, I would have loved to pass that. This happens a lot, I feel like, where like I know my teammate has boost, I know he can get back to it, and then he just goes away, and I was like, buddy, if you just like get a little closer. But it's okay. Let me reload this real quick. My YouTube crashed. Are you Jewish? No, I was born Catholic. But we're not gonna go any further than that, just because there's no religious talk in the chat. Hey, Shaq. Oh, he said who wants to run two, so I guess technically he didn't ask me, but. Oh, I went the lightest touch there. Maybe needs to be a little more than that. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, my bad. Going from the Chad glass last year to the nerd glasses. I mean, someone asked me for the glasses today, so figured I should rock them, you know? That's luckily not in. You just have to jump once. Nice. Shitty is arrow right on that one. No faith. No faith. Hold on, I have to turn on my fan. AC is set to like a very low temperature so I can feel my hands starting to freeze. I had my football scrimmage last night and broke someone's arm. Max, why would you do that? Why would you break someone's arm? Deliberately. In anger. Yeah, halfway through that, I was like, I see a teammate going for a demo, but the thing is, I don't have a shot, and he knows I don't have a shot, and yet he's still going for a demo, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe he thought I was going for a double or something, but... Take 50? I love the delay flick. Well done, teammate. Can't believe the skill gap in this game is so crazy. I mean, that's how it always is. Gotta get back. It wasn't purposeful? That's, they all say, buddy, before you get arrested for assault. Yeah, that was a lot of boost wasted. My bad. Hopefully my teammate doesn't get flicked here. Oh no! It's almost like I called it. I shouldn't have gone for that. I was going for full reset double off the corner because they were all so compact. So I'm like, yeah, I could just hit that a little bit to the right, and then I hit it a little to the left. So it went too far on for it. Oh, wait, no, flip that. Oh, never mind. All right, cool. Doesn't count as assault if it's in the game? Wrong. If you're doing something deliberately to hurt someone, then you can definitely charge that. I remember there was a defensive tackle for the Titans a while back that got charged with assault during a game, got a massive fine, and obviously didn't go to jail over it, but he did get in a lot of trouble. I think it was Gordon Hainsworth? Yeah, like they were playing the Dolphins, and one of the players on the offensive line, his helmet slipped off, and Gordon just walked over to him and stepped on his head as hard as possible. Like, he literally went, And the guy had a huge laceration on his face. And yeah, they were like, what the heck happened? And then they looked back at the replay, and I remember all the commentary team was like, that man should never play another snap in the NFL, basically. Man, good goal. How much playing time do you have to be at this level? I mean, I don't know, it varies. But yeah, you can definitely be charged with assault. Obviously, like, if you're doing it not in the spirit of the game. Like, I've seen plenty of times where, like, a play is basically over and someone just takes a cheap shot at a player, and it's just like, that to me is, like, bordering on assault, because you're doing that just to hurt them. Like, you're not trying to make a difference in the play or whatever. Have your father applications opened up? No, and they never will. Nice, Sly. Oh! Sly! Buddy! Why? Why would you stop? If you just turned, that would have been fine. Oh no. That loss never happened? What loss? Never heard of it. Oh, that team was like, Loki had the GOAT. I don't know what that frickin' guy with the V username was, but he was actually hitting like triple resets casually on like 60 boost, so I don't know what the heck was gotten to him. Also, chat, after this, remind me to go turn off my AC, because my frickin' hands are freezing right now. Problem with it being triple digits in this part of Texas, it's like my AC, if you set it too low, it will be constantly just pumping like ice cold air. And it's just like, yeah, I do not need that right now. I don't mind being a little warm so long as I can feel my hands. He's not gonna hit that. Oh, he did, okay. Why do I ever trust that they're gonna clear that? It's time to get dangerous, that is the catchphrase. Sanguinity, hello. It's okay, Sly Cooper definitely will get back there, right? Nice. No. Ugh, dude. Yeah, that's why I say the season's probably chalk for threes, chat. Every game is against full party, people with SL tags. Meanwhile, I'm playing with players who have never peaked beyond GC1. I have a video that has more views than your highest viewed video. Congrats, Max. What's it up? What's it up? That's a rough one. Fishing? I mean, I bet fishing probably has a bigger viewing audience as well. Part of making content is knowing how expansive your niche is. Rocket League is really not like as big of a niche as like other video games, or just straight up like other activities and whatnot. Like people are always like, why would you make videos about like some specific hobby? And I'm like, you don't have any idea how many people freaking would kill for stuff like that, or for content about some like random hobby that they have, you know? How's the rank looking today? 3s is still pretty chalk, but 2s is all right. I think we're still GC3 and 2s. We are very much like not even into 1600s, I think, anymore in 3s. So it's over. I think I have to just not play 3s the rest of the night. It doesn't help that literally every single time I get into these games, my teammates are people with a challenger tag who then also give up all the goals. So I'm like, where did you get that challenger tag? But then also on top of that, it's playing full parties with like players in the other team having like SSL tags. So I'm like, all right, so very fair and even skill matchup, I guess. Why'd you watch someone fishing? Because people like to fish. So watching someone else fish, they can live vicariously through that. Yeah, it's shocked. Yeah, it's pretty much over. I don't know why I'm trying to, you know, stream it anymore, but, you know, figured why not? Just try it out. Nice. Okay, cool. There's one. Fishing's definitely gonna just get randomly viewed by everyone. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you make videos that have wide appeal and have like a wide demographic, yeah, you might have more competition, but I think that's the ideal thing is like sometimes they say it's actually way better to be really invested in a niche because then you can dominate that niche as compared to like, that's why people are like, well, Fortnite is a very popular game. Why doesn't everyone just make Fortnite videos and they will stand out? Well, you're like making videos in a very saturated thing and saturated market. So ideally you want to find something where you can, you know, differentiate yourself in your channel and whatnot. Shorts definitely help with that because you can kind of make something that's automatically going to put into a decent number of feeds. And if you have a compelling start, middle, finish, get people to watch that whole thing, then, you know, you can get a decent number of views. We're down by 2 and our teammates are sitting on the goal line. You know how trying to win works. Well, I was just saying because someone asked why someone would watch fishing. Yeah. Ankle chat. What are your advice for a gold 3 with 0 air skills? Having a hard time controlling the car in the air. Honestly, you should focus more on just basic aerials and not trying to go as fast as possible. Practice more than you play. A lot of people just say like, I do practice, and then they mean like they do custom training for 20 minutes and then they play ranked for like 3 hours. And it's like, no, I mean like you have to actually invest time in training. The lower rank you are, the more time you should be spending in custom training and free play. Literally as a goal, I think it's as simple as just going into a free play. It's as simple as just going into free play, tapping the right button, like directional pad button, to lob the ball up, and then just keep resetting. Oh, this one? Oh, I got that boost. I didn't realize. I might get scored on because I delayed. Never mind. Favorite team in what? Nice. That's just in. Oh, nice. So I got 1.2k hours total, 715 training, but hard stuck gold in ones. You have 750 hours in there, and you're hard stuck gold in ones. You probably need to learn how to aerial better, or just learn how to drive in straight lines again. don't know, man. Gold in ones can't be that difficult. And every time I see that, every time I see people say like, oh, I can't get past like gold or something in ones, I watch the gameplay and they're just diving in on absolutely everything. If you just learned what a shadow defense is, you'd literally immediately rank up like 300 MMR, I swear. Especially in ones. In soccer, Manchester United was what I grew up watching, and they're terrible now, which makes me feel a little bit better because that means I'm not bandwagoning. People always, because back in the day, you used to say Man United, you're like, oh, bandwagon fan. Like, nah, I watched that for like 2 decades, buddy. Teammate, why are you leaving me alone on that one? You just went in the corner. I think you assumed I had it clear, but I was like, I guess you're not wrong, but I was like not really in a position to touch the ball. It's getting chased. Literally the comms for the other team was just chasing me down on that one. All right, we just went for the beat. I don't know if Luigi can get back to that. That's fine. I just assume Soda doesn't see this. That's really BS that he won that 50 somehow. Oh wow, that was a really interesting idea. I think he left it because he knew he was not going to get there first. No, I wanted to reset. It's okay. To like 2013. I mean, old school Barca was crazy. They like. You had rosters where you had like Messi and Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, like all on the same roster. Like that's like an absurd amount of striking talent. We just get the aim. No, I know. That should be fine. There's some names I see in twos, and I'm like, oh, okay, we'll be good. But yeah, playing sometimes, and you're. I don't know, playing the twos players who like I can tell have never hit an aerial before is always kind of weird because I'm like, genuinely, how did you get to this rank? Like I don't genuinely understand like what happened. Like what dark forces conspired for you to get to this rank? Oh, I knew he was not touching that, but I was like, I don't know. Wow, I love how I missed every single pad on that rotation. That's a dish, bang. Nice. Zarko, is that your name? Hello. See? Easy enough. Is that my Luigi? Is that Ball State Luigi? I didn't even check. I left. What's the most basic skill in the air to learn to move on to advanced ones? Aerialing. What do you mean? The amount of times you guys just don't want to just do this. You know? Pop the ball up twice and jump at it. If you guys are in gold or even low plat, that's the only thing you should be doing for training. Legit. Not really, but like, you know what I mean. Like, you guys are so obsessed with going for like these insanely over the top things. Like, oh, I have to learn how to air dribble. I have to learn how to do this. I'm like, nah. Guys, when you're climbing up the stairs, you don't just try to jump to the 6th stair. You climb up the 1st stair and then you touch the 2nd stair. Maybe you skip 1 or 2, just to, you know, have fun. But for the most part, you're climbing up 1 stair at a time. But it's, yeah, it's always funny to me watching you guys like, who should be like learning the basics, the fundamentals, as we say. And they're like, what if I just immediately went to the hard stuff? It's like, well, you're going to struggle with that too, because you don't know how to do the fundamentals. All right, we're putting that to the side just because Mekic was chasing me to the far side. We're just going to soft challenge this. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really think he's going to hit that. I also don't think Soda's getting a great touch on that. Ooh, okay. Did he get that boost? I think he did. Flick. Oh, he really butchered that on court. Making soft touch. Nice. Oh, wow, he got just enough of that light flick. Oh, that was stupid. I didn't realize he would just slow it down or speed it up like that. I thought he would actually be a little bit more fancy with that because every single time he touched the ball, he's going for like a reset. That was a smart play. That was a stupid one by me. I need to horse dash silver 3. No, exactly. Like, it's amazing how many people are like, hey, what advanced mechanics should I be learning? I'm a gold 3. I'm like, first off, why is the word advanced mechanics even in your repertoire right now as a gold 3? Like, you should be learning how to aerial, buddy. Like, hit the backboard, hit the free play. What are we doing here? I had to volley over the first guy, or my teammate, because I didn't want to get it bumped. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what to do on that, because I'm like, no way you're scoring that, but. He's been faking a lot, so I was like, let me just see what happens. What the heck is happening? Okay, I trusted he'd probably just had nothing, so I was like, I'm just gonna chase that. John Taco, if you had to pick 3 dream cars, what would they be? I'm not really a guy who thinks too much about cars, I'm gonna be honest. Like, at least like dream cars. I just want a car to drive, you know? That's a good touch. Ah. Turn. Bang. Nice. Growing up, my dream car was a very basic one. It was like my realistic dream car, you know, like a car I could actually own at one point, I know, if I just like saved up and worked an okay job. It's a Nissan 350Z. People were like, Nissan? I'm like, yeah, I know. Like I said, realistic dream car. Because I just loved how sporty it looked. Now there's the 370Zs. I personally like a good coupe, a sporty coupe, like a Subaru BRZ, GR86, something like that. Oh wow, good save. Don't go for that teammate. Nice. I had to get around that one. Sorry, teammate, I would turn on that, but I was convinced Mech was gonna clear me. Also, bang. We're gonna wave dash and turn away. All right, teammate just has to not get beat on this. That's all I ask. Perfect. He went for that! Man, I forget this is 2s. Bros, 2's demons are built different. They really just be out here going for anything. No, I overtouched it. That was such an easy dish. He was literally like Mech was not even like anticipating me shooting that. He would have let me at it or have it. Or really just say he doesn't have dream cars, proceed to drop some of the best cars. Well, I mean, when people say dream cars, I feel like people are thinking like Ferraris or Lamborghinis or something crazy like that. Like I'm just saying like I don't have those in my back of my mind. Haha! I predicted you were gonna shoot that back post, idiot. 0 boost. Bro, they have to be so mad right now. They have to be so mad right now. Dude, there's no way after all that. No, dude! All I needed is teammate to get enough boost. I gave him 9 minutes to get boost, and he proceeds to have 0 boost, and then we lose the 50, and then they get an open shot. Dang it, dude. That's crazy. I just pulled off the saves of my life. I jinxed you? Maybe. Wow, that was pretty insane. I hope my teammate uninstalls. Anyway. I was like, oh, he's gonna go for that. Okay, and then I bail, and then he also freaking fails. It's not like a bad decision by him, but I'm like, why would you turn for that read when you know I'm behind you? I don't know, man. That was pretty cringy. Ugh, bro. God, that's so sad, though. I'm in my top 100 game. Wish me luck. All right. Best luck, chef. Lock it in. Yeah, it's fine. Interesting. Grab some pads. Not sure. I was hoping to jump off, maybe predict that read. A little high, a little low percentage on that one, though. We'll admit. Halfway through, I was like, he's gonna pass a back post, isn't he? And goalies run into each other. Alrighty. 7 until 4 a.m. to play Heatseeker. I'm assuming you started that queue at about 9 p.m. and then finally got a queue at 4 a.m. Thanks, Celsius, for the first time at work and had a blast. Well, I'm glad. Unfortunately, I didn't have the boost on that one. Celsius always feels like it wears off very quick for me. Maybe it's because it's like, sends my metabolism into overdrive, who knows? That or that's a joke about the can mistake that Celsius has been doing. Nah, I shot into, okay. Mass energy. Well, yeah, but Matt, have you heard that there's the same place that bottles a vodka brand mixed up the labels? So apparently there was like a bunch of like Celsius cans just sitting out there that might have vodka in them, like instead. So for all you know, you're like, you had an energy drink. You had an energy drink for the first time, and it was just straight vodka. Like, man, I'm having a great time right now. I thought you were making a reference to that. It was like I was drinking a mixed drink. It was great. Oh, Yimzo. I love how that worked, man. This rank needs to be taken out behind the shed. Oh, I was playing the 50, but that didn't work. Not the best, but it buys us time. Nice. No ceiling? No ceiling, okay. Oh, okay. I was like, teammate wants to catch that from me? Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna pinch it. Okay, we come back. That's fine. Let's just secure the dub, chat. Teammate, or Garrix, why don't you want me to have fun? Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Or fine. These goals are hilarious too. I'm sorry, but this is like actually hilarious. Yeah, I'd leave too, Garrix. These games are like rolling a dice. I don't actually know. A die? Rolling a die? I feel like I never actually know how these games are gonna go. That said, someone TikTok with better search engine than YouTube, and I'm radicalized. I've never understood that, because the thing is like, people are like, oh, TikTok's a better search engine, but I've like tried that back in the day when I needed help with something, and it just doesn't show me what I need. So maybe my interests aren't reflected, but I'm like, I don't know about that. I have no idea what's happening on their team and your. I mean, that again, yeah, that's what I'm saying, buddy. It's just like these games are just all over the place. At least with twos, we have a little bit more control over how our rotation's gonna look. Nice pass. YouTube's been around for way longer, way more people from all the world. TikTok was a shop. I mean, they do. Real Danger Taco? We've been recognized by top right Tyrone. I literally have a tag in the game and these people are acting like there's a faker out here. Come on. There used to be actually a guy with the exact same PFP and name that would troll around in low GC games. But I'm like, I literally have a green tag. Like, who else could this be? Oof, nice hair dribble. Nice shot by this guy. That's a really solid first touch. That's like perfectly taken, actually. Okay. Back post? Yep. I saw him turn and then like stay still. I was like, I don't think he's thinking I'm gonna shoot that near post. The only commentators get green tags? No. The people who moderate the official Rocket League and Rocket League esports Reddits, I think, get a moderator tag. And then the developers get a tag, like the people who actually program the game and whatever. But theirs is glowing. Theirs is like very bright. It's the one I wish I had. That would have been kind of sick. But yeah, the RLCS and CRL commentators, we get green tags. Yeah, so we get this kind of cool little tag, you know? Nah, Tyron, you're playing by redirect, my bad. Own recognition tag? I mean, it took a while. They said we would give it. They said they would give it to us, and then it took like 7 months. And then eventually someone took over the esports team, and they're like, this is ridiculous. And then they just did it for us. And then the team at Psyonix that was supposed to give it to us were like, yo, you can't just go into our computer and do it for us. And it's like, she was like, yeah, but you guys take too long. So we decided to do it. Lol. Horrible bounce, holy. Game crash loading into the first match. And Omen. It looks like. Oh. Skip the pads. Well, wait. Oh, imagine if I had enough boost. Nice pass. See at up? I'm sorry, Lucas, I didn't really catch that. What do you mean? Are those regular glasses or blue light? I don't wear glasses. These are blue light glasses. I got them for free from Zenny. They were a sponsor for a broadcast I did, and part of our gig was, hey, can you wear these on broadcast? We'll ship you a pair for free. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. So yeah, very cool. Very cool as any. I like the style. We did it. 96th in the world and 2v2 chef in my chat. All right, my song quest bot is down for a sec, so let me set that up. Oh, you're 96th in threes? Damn, must be nice to be able to play with people with thumbs. I wouldn't know what that feels like. Aw. I'm still working on twos. Well, either way, congrats. I'm surprised there's even queues at there. Even down there in freaking like 1600s, it's like incredibly low. Yo, it is you. I pulled up your YouTube stream. My teammate didn't believe that it was really me. Buddy, they don't give these green tags out to randoms. A Jordan? Oh, I remember Jordan. That's the part where I've missed every single touch, but okay. I think the thing that takes me off about the playing at the elo I am with the reason why I'm calling it chalked is that it's not that these guys are like bad, you know? I feel like in Diamond and Plat, when you're upset about your teammates, it's genuine because they can't like do anything correctly, it seems like. But when it comes to like threes, the thing that picks me off is that you guys are like, the players I'm talking about are like top 0.05% of all, you know? Like, it's like, you really should expect more from those players, and they just don't. I teased you so much yesterday, sorry. I barely remember what you were saying, but apology accepted. Welcome back in. Hey, Cryptic Scuffed. Nice, back kick. Well done. I like how he stayed around and didn't crash the net. It makes that pass way harder if I have to like time it out. Paint stuff they can't handle. Well, yeah, Yim, so that's like the downgrade. Chicago had a tweet a while back that I think is super cool, super accurate. He's like, the worst thing that ever happened to North American skill development, owned, was the invention of the flip reset. Because it has taught like a bunch of people that the way to get good, especially in lower ranks, not even like pro level, like lower ranks, he says like people just go for crazy nonsense because they're like, well, pros and content creators go for it and they're good. And the problem is they've gotten the causal aspect wrong. The reason those players can hit those shots is because they're good at the game. They are not good at the game simply just because they can hit those shots. And a lot of viewers don't get that. They genuinely are just like, nah, I just have to learn how to hit those shots and then suddenly I'll rank up. No. I wanted to see if he'd delay enough. He was not coming into the play, so I'm like, I can't really reset over him if he doesn't shell. Tried to play it down the line to teammate, kind of worked. Catch that. Gonna fake chow, grab his boost, bump him again. Teammate, that's all yours. Maybe not all yours. I don't want to chow that. And that's the reason why. Okay, I brake checked to make sure I wasn't demoed by that one guy, but I was like, I might actually still get caught out here. I didn't have the build up to that I wanted to. I was not gonna get to that bounce in time. Nice, teammate. I just said cheemate. I don't really know what that was. Catch that first? He didn't catch it. Well. It's fine. Teammate clears that. Perfect. You don't actually need to touch that much. Wow, that was 400 IQ. He pinched it with the other guy and got him to 50 that. That was a bad one by me. I was expecting Mekik to hit this backwards, and then he, I think, went for the block, but because he was playing, I think, OC's touch, it didn't go in. I didn't expect the second guy to just full crash that one on the way down. I was not prepped for that. All right, we'll let him fight that out. Grab some pads. Not the best challenge, but it works. Might be a goal, actually. Put on target. Really did not trust him on that read. Hello? Bad touch. I didn't fully trust myself on that read. I was like, that first touch was a little rough, so let's bail, but I approached too fast. Man, he had just enough to get that clear. I'm gonna let you go through that. Nice. I don't know, I got to that. No! Dead. What GPU are running on your PC? I 6070. I'm friends with someone who works at NVIDIA and they leaked it to me. Boop. Wait, what? Why would he? What was he doing? Honestly, on that aerial, it's not even a bad idea. If he just leaned his car forward, that would have gone over the bar. But it's so funny, you just went and dunked that right into his own net. It was only 2-1. tilt. I mean, it was a 1-goal difference. Like, I don't know why you would tilt. Like, you had plenty of time to get back. I don't know. That was really funny. The guy was just like, I've seen enough. Just buries that in his net. Now you're playing with me, bro? Yes, Mozago, I am kidding. I have like a 30-60. Which I would have got a more expensive or more extravagant card, but we got a really good deal on a 3060. I really don't do too many insanely over-the-top things with my PC, so I didn't really need the 40 series or 50 series cards yet. We'll get there. Casually missed multiple boosts there. Not bad, teammate. Yeah, that's stupid. They knew I didn't have any boost. So I was like hoping that this guy would just be too far away, but he used all the boost to get around to it, so my bad. It lags compared to yours. It really shouldn't. If you're playing on Rocket League, buddy, what CPU are you running if you're lagging on a 2070? Rocket League isn't like freaking running at 4K with like insane textures. Rocket League is like a very CPU heavy game, if anything. Yep. I'm just gonna say my pad, even though I don't believe that was truly my bad. I just didn't really. I saw the guy on the back post, so I was on the backboard or something, so I was like, all right, cool, I got it. And then he didn't, so I was like, oh. I'm assuming he thought I had it, which is a fair assumption. I'm not gonna call him an idiot for that or anything, but. Sure. Like, you feel a delay? I still don't understand how you have a 2070 and you're getting lag, though. I had a 2080 and I was fine. And I was multi-streaming on that graphics card, too, so. Gotta be goal, right? Nice, teammate! I gave you an opening and you took it. Well done. Can I play twos? No, I did not play with anybody that I don't know. Oh, good fake, but it's okay. Teammate has it. Nice, just getting to get another one, or not. Easy goal, all right, love that. Where's my song request? Didium, shut your pie hole! Yeah, my bad, I forgot about that. All right, what's up next? Graphics settings and performance? Nope, I can play on high quality and it's the same. What's your CPU? I guarantee that's probably more of your problem than the GPU. Either that or you're getting bottlenecked somewhere. I forget how players in twos play. They kind of just ego chow immediately. I was thinking he was going to give you another half second to take a 50, so I wanted to cut and then flick that. Hey, Lillian Lopez. I don't know if he could recover in that time, so I was like, I don't know if I can shoot that beyond, I should just double it. No. Oh my god, I was about to say, I'm like, god dang, I hit that just close enough where I don't know if it's gonna bounce out or across. All right, it's still winnable. Left, left. That was almost left, but I know it was a solo play, so it's okay, teammate. Bang, what a pass, let's go! Oh! All right, we're coming back, This is a really good air dribble by teammate. Just light. I like how he specifically leans back and hits it with his belly so that it kind of kills the ball. I've seen too many players make the mistake of like going for a double like that and then trying to like spike it as hard as possible, and then it bounces either really sharp down and makes a hard bounce for me to read. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Or they just like pinch it basically and it goes all the way to the corner. It's like, nah, just get the light touch, except that it's gonna go down-ish. It'll be in a dangerous area and we'll go from there. All right, I'm gonna trust Jeter is not going to. Okay. It's open. He was too far away. Nice finish, teammate. Let's go. Okay, we're good. Third Eye Blind's headlining a free concert kind of near where I live. Waiting for them to see you. Psyched to see them tomorrow. I didn't know they were still touring. Does the spin flip you start fast or kick off? Is it faster or is it for flair? No, it's the way you should kick off. That's the whole point of the speed flip, is to be able to get around faster. Because when you hold boost, if you're just like front flip the whole time, your boost is not directing your car forward the whole time. And then if you diagonal flip, it's kind of doing it, but it's kind of like pushing you forward and then a little diagonal and then a little bit forward again as you adjust, whereas the speed flip keeps you directed forward the entire time. It's basically like a flip cancel, but for a front flip to keep your tank moving forward. That's a good bump. Wait. If we had a 0.2 second gap, I could have clanged that in the open net. No! Oh my! He almost sold that. I thought he was gonna leave that. Oh my god, I would have sobbed if we didn't get that in. Oh my god. Woo! Oh my god, I would have cried, dude. My mistake to think this game followed physics. Yeah, so like if you just go like this the whole time, notice how your car slows down? It's because you're boosting this way, and then as you go, it pushes you down, and then backwards, and then forward again. So when you're learning how to flip around the field originally, you flip, and then right as you flip, you let go of the boost, and then as you come back up and your boost is facing the camera again, then you can start like actually like, oh, moving forward again and boosting. But a speed flip, or at least let's say like a diagonal flip, like here, I didn't want to flip forward and demonstrate because this guy was about to hit it. But yeah, like doing something like that will, notice how like the boost, you can always see the boost in the engine. If I had a little bit more, dude. But yeah, speed flip is basically a canceled diagonal flip, so that your boost tank is always basically here, like maybe a little bit off to the center as you flip, but basically just always directing you forward. Because if you don't, then it gets you kind of going off to the side, and it's wasting your like optimal forward momentum. That's a really good finish by Boink, not gonna lie. I went to practice that. It's hard. In my opinion, I think it is the hardest mechanic in the game. There is no way. Dude, that's actually insane. There is no way that just got scored by Jeter just flying in from the heavens. That's rigged. Okay. Yeah, wait a little too long for that. Not really sure why OC thought he needed to aerial for that. His teammate very clearly had that covered. Yo, this game sucks. Whoa, you're preaching right now. Whoa. Let's grab some pads. Nice, air double boink. Oh, this one, we're just gonna rush that. Oh, Jeter, he's a smart cookie. He's a smart cookie, chat. There's literally no way you touch that forward. No, I wanted to must do that, but I mistimed that. That was a good aerial. Problem is you just didn't have the momentum. It's a rough touch. That's also a rough 50. Yeah, that he could not have shot that any better. That was a good job by the second guy. Sorry, Kitty's knocked over something, scared me. Do I need to be in college to play? Oh, buddy, just by that question, I know you're not going to make it to college. I'm sorry. I always makes me laugh when people are like, yeah, what does CRL stand for? It's Collegiate Rocket League. Do I have to play in college? No, buddy, it's Collegiate Rocket League. You can be a high schooler. What? Yes, of course you need to be in college. Whoops. Didn't expect the awful touch. For full-time college. Okay, I'm in high school. Can I join, buddy? Buddy's got to stop typing these questions in chat and get ready for these kickoffs. He didn't cheat up in time. Oh, okay. I thought he missed. Wow, he could not have placed that any closer to the right post. I'm pulling your Johnson. What the? Why are you pulling my Johnson, buddy? Oh. That was low-key like a 50, because that guy was chowing it kind of early. And I was like, I'm not going to win that full on. Lol. What are you saying? Nice. Okay. Can you show me in the game after how to set up a musty from the wall? I feel like just by you asking me that, you're probably not the rank that should be learning that anyway. Nice, buddy. Hey, Narc. Fast game, a little bit. It's a little bit of a quick game. I don't know, in free play, it's really just about learning your... Good morning, USA. Hope you're having a good day. Good morning. I don't know about good morning. It's 8:30 p.m. here. Maybe it's morning where you are. Kernel Panic. Popcorn Kernel Panic. Noise. Morning in my country. Good to know. Time zones are crazy. How do they work? Hello, Jake Feza. Buddy. That's crazy. Got my boost rigged. Oh, wow. Not even close. All right, getting used to this dominance again. I'm in London. It's 3:29 a.m. Damn, you gotta go to bed. Oh my God! I saw him over pursue that, and I'm like, if he own goals it, that's a banger. I'm his producer. Matt's my agent. He's wearing a blazer with a pop collar, directing calls for me. Taco, baby! You gotta wear a deeper cut V. Gotta ramp up that sex appeal. Those weird perverts who donate to you because they think you're a cute boy. You need to, you know, engage yourself with those more. I was thinking of branching out your presence. How does VTubing sound to you? Now, you will have to have a VTuber model that is technically a furry, but I think it'll really endear you to a certain demographic. Nice. Jordan, all right, it's time for you to peek, all right? Not exactly what I had in mind, but we're okay. That was a weird one. YouTubers be thirsty? I do definitely have way more thirsty viewers in YouTube than Twitch. Half of them are like seem like a joke, but I feel like they're just lying to themselves. You know what I mean, chat? Ugh. I did not think you would try to cut that. That's a play where you want to slow it down or take it to your own corner. Hey, Ratted. With the earlier conversation, relagging, you know. Hold on, Reddit. That's a very long message you just sent, and I don't really know how to respond to it right now. I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely don't think he was in a position to demo me, but okay. Jordan, I literally just did that myself. But it just went in a whole 180. I was waiting for him to cut in, and he was just like going away. I was like, buddy, just grab some pads, we're fine. Yeah, I'd rather wrote an essay. Hold on, I'm a speed reader though. Okay, trusted he would give that away, and I guess it worked. All right, Jordan, 1v1. Breezy time, or a bump, that works too. Love it. Regarding the earlier conversation, relag and an earlier GPU, I believe the DDoS thing is more significant than people realize. Inputs becoming sluggish when you interact with the ball are too often to be a coincidence. Okay. I haven't gotten into showing your feet, Taco. Dude, I literally told a guy yesterday if he drops $100 in chat, I'll show feet. And then he didn't, because he's ashamed of his own perversion. Like, come on, buddy. No kink shaming in this stream. Oh, whoops. I got the wrong touch on that first one. What? What do you mean, what? I literally told a guy, he was like, yo, you should show feet. I drop $100 to see feet. And I'm like, okay. Like, deal. Drop $100 super chat, and I'll show you my foot. And they were just like, and then they got all nervous. So I called him out. What? Ronald Gump? I don't know what's so confusing about this, guys. I said I'll show people my feet if they drop $100 in super chat. I don't know what you mean by what. It's a very simple transaction, you know? I tried to bump into Zalambers or whatever his name was. Okay. What? A lot of reads that could have been better. Stellar, what a reset, wow. Bro, if I could have an OnlyFans and it was just for feet stuff and people actually paid for that, hell yeah. I don't know if I'd get fired from my work if they found out about that though. You're right, what the frick is more appropriate? Getting $100 for feet? I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I took a gamble. Do you have a day job now? I do have a day job. And sometimes a night job based on how much I need to actually work. Hours pretty consistent though. But yeah, I'm working in I'm a account executive, so I'm sales guy within a security company. Works out of California, but I'm kind of helping them out in the Texas, Arizona area. Ah. I tried to do the Evan pop, it didn't work. Shout out Evan for real on Twitter. Getting the bag? Yeah, I mean, it's all right. We're getting our pay raise at the end of August, hopefully. Nice. App's called Feet Finder, don't ask how I know. But I think I know how you know. Yeah, we're getting our pay raise. We're getting almost 100% raise within the next month. Unless something drastically changes. Gotta get used to that smaller hitbox again. I mean, I really like the job though, so it's the way my boss defined it is like, it's something like, he's like, I want this not to be a job. I want you to think about this like future career. And he's like, and it can definitely grow into that. There's a couple of different people in my company who like do my job who are making like, you know, 300, 400K a year. So just off of their sales and commission. So my goal is to, you know, get to that point, obviously. I'm gonna have basically a whole territory to myself. So a lot of potential there. And Tiger will retire from YouTube? Nah, I mean, I'll still be streaming and playing the game. As long as I play Rocket League or something, I'll be streaming. Because like, if I was just doing YouTube for the money, I would have stopped a while back. It's not like this. It pays me like $7,000 an hour or $7,000 a month or anything like that. You know, it's all about grind, dude. If you can fit it in your schedule and it's not stressful, then you should do it. That's my CPU, so it's an AMD Ryzen 7. You should get that repaired because there's literally no reason you should have frame drop or lag with a 2070 and a Ryzen 7. Don't forget about us when you get there, man. I mean, I'm not. Still gonna be. Like I said, I'm still gonna be streaming and whatnot. I don't know. People who let money change them are weirdos. Like just because, you know, I've never liked golf. If I start making that amount of money, it's not like I'm suddenly gonna be like, must golf, you know, like activates the rich guy in me. Not to say that, you know, that amount of money is rich, but you're not poor. Wow! I did not think he would have full sent that. Well, my bad on that one. That's kind of crazy. We are still very much outplaying these guys, so we're definitely gonna lose just based on the rule of ranked. We gave them a miracle at the end, and they're gonna get one right here. Yep, so told you. It was absolutely guaranteed there. Once you are way less motivated to work. I mean, I will agree that like part of the reason I do like YouTube and streaming or YouTube and casting and whatnot is because it's bonus money. So yeah, if I got a bunch of money or whatever, you know, then suddenly it would be like, do I need to stream? Do I need to do this? But honestly, these are hobbies. Like even if I wasn't streaming, I'd still be playing the game. And if I'm playing the game, I would still be streaming. Like it's a good social outlet if nothing else. I think for me, casting would be kind of nice because I wouldn't have to worry about grabbing gigs as much. I definitely wouldn't undercut people though. That's the one thing I've always get disliked. There's some casters in the scenes of different esports that do kind of a really trashy thing, I think, where you're basically, they make a lot of money from their day job. And so when they cast, they're like, oh, I don't need a lot of money, so just pay me like $50 for a gig that should pay you like 300 or something. And I'm like, the thing is, you're kind of ruining the ecosystem because now TOs are gonna expect casters to work for less. Well, I can hire this guy for way cheaper. Yeah, well, he's kind of being a douchebag. Yeah, like we're not just doing this because we're okay at the game. Like it's a skill, like being a caster, that's a skill set. You got to know the game. You got to be fluid on the mic. You got to be charismatic. You know, it's all that stuff. You gotta practice that. And so yeah, it always kind of bothers me when people are like, yeah, but what if we just, you know, killed the market? And you're like, well, then you're a butt. Enjoy your stream. See ya. All right, see you, so. I should have demoed him. Not well up, but I'm not trying to eke out extra dollars, a bunch of work. Well, that's the thing, it's not a bunch of work. Like, streaming is not, like, something that is, like, exhausting. It's gonna break your body. It's gonna take, like, 17 hours out of your day. Like, for me, it's, like, about an 20, 30 minutes a day to edit something, so long as I have the footage ready to upload it into YouTube for, like, a daily short. I did not expect him to just throw it right down the middle. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he had that dunk. Regular work? Oh no, 100%. I'm not grinding out multiple jobs if I have good enough money. I've never understood people who like try to work jobs that they absolutely despise and they're gonna make like 150K. Like I really like this job that I'm working right now, and if I'm making a bunch of money, cool. But I'm not gonna like, you know, gonna want to constantly compound it, and then I'm suddenly making, you know, enough to. And I'm gonna be buying a freaking Ferrari. I'm gonna be vacationing in Greece every 2-3 weeks or whatever. It's like, you know, like I like being comfortable. Just pay off my loans, live a debt-free life. Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna lie, I did not hear that guy on the far side. I don't know what it is with the audio. Maybe just because I'm streaming and I don't hear it through the music, but like I genuinely cannot hear anyone approaching when they're boosting. That guy was full boosting all the way across, and I literally did not hear him whatsoever. Really, why not 3v3? Oh, I'm so incredibly low ranked in 3s that it's kind of jover for the season. I don't actually know if it's physically possible to win in 3s anymore. At least not solo queue. Sushi might not have thumbs, not entirely sure though. I'm not sure why he was challenging so hard in that last one. Maybe just getting impatient. Entirely possible. That was a good touch by Voided. There we go. Okay, you gotta go. Do you think it's widespread? What do you mean? I mean, for me, it's mostly just because the ranks are useless now. They haven't been reset truly in a fat minute. So you get into a lot of situations where you're playing with players who have been boosted or there's so many alt accounts that basically you'll be, I mean, I'm playing in GC1 and I'm not saying like they should all be like freaking resetting and doing all this crazy nonsense, but it's frustrating to be playing in a rank that's technically like the top 0.1% of all players, and they can't even like do a basic fundamental aerial. And it's like, I'm really lost on how we are missing all these reads or how we're this slow in making decisions. Like, these are things you learn in like Champ 2. Oh man, I won the 50 and the second guy double commit and then got it away. That's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. No! Dude, you're joking. that's pain. That's pure pain, dude. Wow. All right, let's try threes for a bit. So your team is not rubbing my wheels when on the ball. Well, that's like a problem with lower ranks 100%. Like when you're, like a lot of players are just so used to like following up a deflection or something that they just kind of sit behind the play and they like unconsciously kind of ball chase. There's no such thing as a good or bad rank, buddy. Just keep playing. But yeah, the when it comes to like a lot of ranks, I think a lot of people are just kind of playing very disconnected. When I say people don't think in ranked, I genuinely like mean that. Like I think they're just kind of roaming around the field. I think a lot of people probably are just in a VC with their friends, chatting, listening to music, and they're just kind of driving around in random areas. Like they don't actually think about like, oh, I should go here because blah, 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 you know? Bad mentality, everyone lower ranked than me is a worse person objectively. No, I could agree with that. Smile, you look sad. I've been smiling this whole stream. What are you talking about, Peyton? I think your brain is broken. Zippy? Zippy? Peeker? Oh, he's a peeker. You rank diamond? I am a grand champ 3 and 2, so no. I'm not ranked diamond. The fact that bro is a plat 3 and he's watching this, and he's like, is this the rank immediately above mine? No. What do your games look like then? Ooh, they got really lucky on that clear. I didn't expect that to bounce that high. I'm just gonna get out because I could have probably turned on that, but I'm like, that was not gonna work out well. I'm GC but very low. It's rough out there. Ah, couldn't get the bumpy there. All right, we're just getting that light touch so the second guy can't get it. I'm gonna leave that just because it's a lot easier for teammates to understand they need to get that. That's a little awkward. I'm just gonna hit that corner. And then I might be able to get that shot. Oh, I genuinely could have scored that, didn't expect that. Teammate offside wall. It's fine, he's got it again. Hit it middle. Perfect. Get out. All right, Quenta, you don't need to get that. Play the clear. Nice. I should have this to myself. I was gonna flick that, but I thought the guy was gonna chow me differently. All right, Zippy, you don't need to chow that. Super close. This is kind of why it's very confusing, where it's like, this should be fine. We have 2 players in the near post, and then somehow they both hit each other, and then do like, it's like, this is so what this rank is. I'm rotating back, and I'm like, oh, okay, wait, that's more than good enough to get covered. We'll be fine. And then I look up, and suddenly it's like, everything's on fire. That's a weird one. I'm just gonna lob that middle just because they expect the ball middle, but more forward. I'm gonna get on Phoenix's ass right here. Oh, hello. Play for the dunk. Technically, Croenta has that. I've returned. Hello. Can you invite me to the country you're in? I don't know what you mean. Invite you to the United States? If you're asking me to play, the answer is always no. I do not play with anybody I don't know. Oh, that was gonna be the lightest touch ever. Not maybe the wisest. They just need to not get beat here. Just in case you didn't have that. Exclamation point SEN, if you type that in, or SENS. That'll show you my sensitivities that I play on. Yeah, I was like, I don't know where they're going for that. Ooh. Nice. Hello, James Hammond. Redirect? That was super spooky because the guy who missed his redirect, instead of rotating back, he turned around. I was like, oh god, if we all three go and it gets cleared, it's not gonna be good. Ooh, that was a really bad kickoff. Luckily, a teammate is gonna be back and buy me enough time. Nice. My god, dude. I don't know how Decay gets that over that first guy, but I was trying to predict how far off that was gonna be. Should have jumped a little bit earlier. Not actually physically possible to win threes. It is not possible. Yeah, that's about ranked. I mean, it's fine, dude. It's just grinding as hard as possible for a goal and then giving it away because your two randoms run into each other or something. It's just that every single time. Okay, sure. I define ranked in this range as basically just like rolling a die. You don't really know how the game's gonna go. It's just basically like random, 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 random. Yeah, this is GC2 right now. We're very low compared to where we normally are. At least in threes. And twos were like a pretty decent rank. Oh, no one chowed me? Interesting. I roll in that one every game. Yep, that's what it feels like. Don't get me started about the people who are in a full party who are somehow hitting quadruple resets and your teammates are like, wait, I forgot. How do you front flip? Just like, how are you people GC2, you know? I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of waiting for them just to clear that away. They like literally just threw it right down the middle and gave it away. And I guess I'm supposed to predict that they were gonna give it away. That's fine. Oh, he got that. What the heck? I did not expect him to win that aerial. Oh my god. I'm trying just to do like well-timed demos on the exit rotations because I feel like that's the only way we're gonna realistically score sometimes. All right, good fake. Luckily that is something that's very easy to get. You would miss that. Left, you wanna pass? Oh my god, he did. Pass back? Pass literally back? Oh my god, we're cooking, we're cooking. No, that was open. Please. Yes! Oh my god. I did not realize it was that wide open. We're ranking in twos, GC3. We're like 1700 even right now. Someone to say wide open, huge ass, you gotta watch yourself. Oh. If you gargle a small amount of water in your mouth, you sound like Chewbacca. Was it man GC3? Grand Champion 3. It is the second highest rank in the game. Oh! Bro, I would murder for some boost here. Be pretty sick. I was like, okay, no one's hit that. Teammates must be middle-ish. Oh, I was trying to get a light touch, and then halfway through, I was like, maybe I should just bump him. It's not what I interpreted. Hold on. Dang it. There you go. Much better. Sad. Little Peter. Ooh, can't get that. If that was off ceiling, maybe. Urban Dictionary flashbacks? In what way? Get that across? Not like that! What song? This is on Monster Cat. It's called Emeralds by Rogue. Banger song, by the way. Remember hearing about the dude that gave out his ex's phone number as the primary contact for Chewbacca impersonation content? That's really funny, actually. Hello? That's really funny. Stuff like that's kind of evil for me because I use my number for my job. So when I get calls, I actually have to answer them. I can't just assume it's spam. I'd be imagine trying to close a deal for like $300,000, trying to get your commission, and then suddenly people just call you like, just like, dude, shut up. Do you get to Grand Champ 3? I don't know if you're listening, James. I am currently Grand Champ 3 in 2s. And we will be in 2s once we just decide to lock in and win. Also, when we just admit that we should just party up either way. Oh. Hey, Noah. Nice. Well done, Shoya. Shoya! I'm back and it's been too long. Exactly. That's why you're banned. You abandoned the clan. Ah. Get the light touch, save our boost. Job Shoya. How's that grind? The season's basically over in 3s. We have literally no chance of ranking up in this game mode. But in 2s, we're gaming. Gaming a little bit. How do you get to Grand Champion 3? Have you ever played Rocket League before? Genuinely. How do you rank up? You win in ranked. Savage Gaming with a 10. My goat. How you doing? This is Rocket League. Dude, he's so accurate.
This is Rocket League.
What a literate man reading that game description. What? He saved that? I spiked that one like really shallow. Oh, I don't think Zippy has that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. It's not good. Luckily, he screwed it up. All right, let's go. Nice 50 Shoya. Hold on. Okay, cool. We double pass both those guys. Yeah, I figured all three rotating back would eventually get me, but oh well. Nice. Val Nunez. That's definitely a 6-year-old on their mom's account right there. You play ones? Not really. I think when I actually try to play ranked ones, I don't know. In my current state, I'm probably like a mid GC1, but typically we can. The highest I've been was like very low GC3 and ones, but that was like a very long time ago. I was a different man. More youthful, unable to grow a beard. Hey James, bro, I've been a long time since I've seen you live. Hope all is well. All is well. We just got a nice $10 donation from Savage. I just realized I need to update the Dono goal, as they call it. They don't call it that. Thank you. Hopefully you're up to no good, James. I think last time I talked to you, you were on the run from the police for fighting a street performer. If I remember correctly, yeah? I'm laying here recovering from hand surgery. I'm having withdrawals from Rocket, living through you for you streamers to get my fix. Oh, dude, that's a nightmare for me, low-key. I can't imagine what it'd be like to have like a giant cast or something or bandage on my hand. They're like, do not use your hand to like grab things or like move around your thumb. And I'm just like, bro, not being able to game for like weeks and weeks and weeks. I don't even know what I would do. I'm so dependent on gaming to like fill the space in my day. Because I think you could make it work with like other ways, but like, man, it would suck. Imagine thousands of hours in gaming and then you like lose your thumb in an accident. It used to be like an irrational fear of mine. Had the back of my left hand cut open and some bones ground down and nerves are fair. I'm freaking dying. Oh my goodness. Hopefully your recovery is goes well. Ooh, that's a nice little double reset. I actually had a fairly minor tendon injury to one of my fingers that I never give enough time to fully heal because I won't stop playing Rocket League. Yeah. They sent me home with ibuprofen? Bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Nice save, thank you. Oh, you fat lard, dude. Stole my boost. I think if I injured my hand though and I couldn't game, I'd probably just shift to different content. Like I love Like, I love certain forms of content. I literally made my second channel and I haven't uploaded it in a fat minute, so. And that has nothing to do with gaming, so. Really should upload on that again. No! Great pass. Honestly, that he hit that so hard at the backboard, my brain like short-circuited for half a second. I was like, wait, how do I redirect this? Be the first a forefront elbow player. Man, I don't know how much you could really play with your elbow though. I did not expect you to whiff that. That's why I got a silicone ring. I personally kind of like the rings that are like that, but I feel like a lot of women don't like that. Because in their mind, they're like, nah, just get me a ring. Like an actual diamond ring. And I'm like, yeah, it's all well and good, but like, I think they actually just, some of the silicone rings are pretty cool. It's not even just like cheap, it's just they look, I don't know, I think they look kind of clean. Plus they're unique. Yeah, forgot the feet content. Donuts for elbow plays. I gotta moisturize my elbows a bit more. It's not gonna look good. I work a silicone ring because I work with high voltage. Wow. So when you're at work, you just look at your wife and you're like, look, it's because of electricity. It's like, yeah, uh-huh. You just throw your vows right out the window when you head to work. She's like, oh yeah, it's because the wires. Where have I heard that before, Daryl? Babe, I swear. Aw. Yeah, I didn't expect him to whiff that. I was like halfway through, I was like, I can't 50 that, and I can't really get around it in the way I want to, so. You're not actually real, Prev. Second ring is the one ring. I've heard some people get that, and I think that's kind of cool. Oof. I'm kind of indifferent to marriage. If I don't get married, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. A lot of people are always like, "Ma, you don't think that'd be upsetting if you just it never happens?" I'm like, eh. I don't know. Not like opposed to it. I'm just like, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Nice. I think me and my sister have the same perspective. She's been with her partner for like 12 years. And they've never been married. But they're kind of just like, meh. It's like, just kind of overcomplicate stuff sometimes. A tax benefit, though. Noah? Says every rejected single guy? Oh, Draco. Oh. Marriage is overrated. I'm not saying marriage is overrated. I think marriage is fine. For me, it's just like I don't see it as like, God, I can't wait to be married. That's all I want. Like all these freaking, you guys see those trad wife content creators? All the comments are like, this is what society should be. Without this, I'm nothing. I should just die. And it's just like, dude. All right, sorry. I just got divorced. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. Now, for me, I'm just like, I don't view having kids and getting married as like a life goal. I'm just like, bro, I just be able to chill. I just want to be able to have a debt-free, casual life where things are afforded or affordable. Be able to, you know, spend money on some fun stuff and then just go from there. But I apologize, Colonel Panic. Like I said, to find a woman you hate and buy her house, marriage in a nutshell. That is not marriage in a nutshell. I'm just saying I think marriage is fine as an institution. I think there's a lot of people who just, I get super nervous whenever I see my, like, friends from college have dated one person ever, and they're like, yeah, I proposed to her sophomore year, and I'm just like, what? Just like you don't know anything about each other. You've never lived with each other. Like, yeah, but we will when we're married. I'm like, but you've never lived with this person. You don't know anything about them. For all you young kids, definitely do not try to like invest super hardcore in a relationship unless you've lived together and like actually have been able to go through those basic hurdles. It's insane to me how often I used to hear that from people. What do you mean I don't know them well? It's been like 9 months. And I'm like, buddy, what are you doing? Like you're not gonna do a little bit more investigation there? Wow! Wow! This is GC2! Wow, you had so much time! Brutal. Married 24 years. I mean, I'm super happy, Draco. I just hate those frickin' people who rush into stuff and then don't want to work on anything and just assume, no, we're always going to be this compatible and this lovey-dovey and life changes won't get in the way. And I'm just like, I don't know. I think you got to be realistic. You got to like choose your moment. To know each other for 6 weeks, that's disturbing. You low-key need a haircut? I do. I think I was gonna, oh, well, also I didn't dry it well, so it does look really disheveled and gross. But yeah, I do gotta cut it down a little bit. It's still good for probably a couple, like a week or two, but after that, it's gonna get really unkempt. We did live together. Well, that's the thing. For me, I think if you're marrying someone you've never lived with them, that is psychotic to me. I'm like, everything is so different when you actually have to share a living space together. You have to make those tiny things. On top of the fact that I think a lot of relationships feel very easy because you get decompression time where like you get to spend a lot of time together and then you get to go back to your own apartments or whatever and then exist by yourself. But like when you move in together, that doesn't really happen. And people need to understand that that changes a lot. Not necessarily that they're a horrible person, but it just, you have to get used to like that experience. It changes a lot. That's why COVID, I think, broke up a lot of people. When you're literally not allowed to go into the office and have those 8 hours a day, 5 times a week, you know, to yourself or apart, like it's strange. People really blow up. Watch someone react to slow internet, you're not wrong. That was a bit too light of a touch. Dude, what was that touch? Keep freaking it up on the Dominus. Hey, James, let's not bring up the Bible or any aspect of religion. That's just a rule on chat. Cool. Didn't you have drops on? Wait, I have drops on? Oh, right, I do, because I'm a creator and it's LCQ. That's really funny. Ronnie Edits, welcome back. That is absolutely crazy. I think people can make that stuff work. You know, bless their souls, good for them. I just get so irritated when people just assume like it's fine, or they do the teenager thing of like, you don't understand, we're different. You know, no one's ever been in a love like ours, and it's just like, you have any idea how many people say that? Ooh, put it on enemy, still got it. You have drops on for Twitch? Yep, because I am an Epic creator. And they turn on drops on our LCS broadcast days for us. I think it's probably going to be going the whole weekend. Ooh, love that. Ooh, misses 5 straight times. The one time I need him to not touch it, he touches it. Sad. LCS even on right now? No, they just turn it on for the whole weekend, I think. Okay. Father of 18 or something. I tell you all about how they think are in love all the time. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, a lot of people are like convinced, like, no, it'll work out because we have love and that's all we need. I'm like, yeah, I'm not saying like you guys aren't in love and it's not a powerful connection, but I don't know, you gotta explore the idea of, you know, what it actually means to spend your life with someone as opposed to just hang out with them a lot. Those are two separate things. They're, you know, they're close and they're related, but they're not the same thing. There's no way you just got to, this is so stupid. I hate this frickin' game. I have a medical conditions calling rapid burnout. And now my body's actually starting to degrade too. Oh no. Also, James, I misread that comment and it said, I'm a father of 18 and 7-year-old girls. I thought you said 18. You're a father of 18. And I'm like, that's an insane amount. Cole to Drippy, thank you for the remembering. Hell no, I was about to say, like, James, like, buddy, you and your wife must be having the craziest income of all time to be able to support 18 children. Too fast, thank you for the raid, welcome in. How you doing? Today's your older chatter spread? Potentially. I was one to, and taught my daughters to love everyone, including your enemies, but being in love is totally something different. Yep. I love women, but I'm not that insane. Imagine 18 daughters, though. That house would never be quiet. I grew up with 2 sisters, and honestly, too many. Kickoff goal broke my heart, yeah. Hey, Nick. 18 daughters already be dead. Yeah, my dad survived enough. I'm gonna get out quickly, but nice to catch you on. Yes, too fast. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Just because I learned how to pull out. Oh, God, that's gross. Oh my God. Hey, Eric Victor Santana. Let's go to the basics. Let's go back to our octane. Where the heck is my octane? I guess we'll use this. I can't have kids due to some medical condition, but kind of a blessing in disguise. I'm too selfish to give up my freedom. I've just never wanted kids. That's like the whole thing. People are always like, why? Is there a reason? Did you have a moment in your life that led you? I'm like, nah, dude, I've just never really thought the idea of having kids is great. Like, honestly, I'm super excited because the daughter of my sister, so my niece, she's adorable. She's like coming along. It's fun to watch her grow up. I'm gonna spoil the crap out of her in the future. Gonna go visit them in North Carolina, go take her to a water park or something. Just have a fun night out. If her parents won't buy her something because they're buzzkills, I'll like be like, hey, what are you trying to buy? Concert tickets? I got you, you know? You know, I'll be working a job where, you know, I'll be able to float cash and whatnot. But the thing is, it's like I view kids, and this is gonna sound kind of insulting, but at the same time I view it similarly. I think having kids to me is kind of like having a friend with a dog, where it's like, I don't wanna have to take care of that dog, but I like being able to interact with the dog. And then when I'm done interacting with that dog, I can leave it alone, you know? It's like being able to like interact with kids is fun and rewarding. It's like, it's fun in regards to like you know, just like experiencing like their mental state and seeing how they see the world and whatnot. Like, I like that, but I'm not trying to do that full time. I don't need one on my own. I'm good. Never wanted kids, and then my firstborn kid, I mean, words how amazing, hands down the best thing in life by 1,000%. No, 100%. I agree with that, and I'm sure if I did end up having a kid, I'd be fine with it. But I've just kind of been like, not really a thing. Not really a thing for me. I'm good. Ah, wow. I hate how we lost 50 like that. They're literally you. You get to see how they think and act, how it's just like you. That is one thing I do think that would be pretty cool to witness, to see like you and your partner's traits kind of combined and then also changed up on. I can't describe what this smell is. I think someone burnt a chocolate cake upstairs or something, because it smells like Nesquik chocolate, but like also kind of like smoky. What is that? Oh. My bad. You took out my wheels, dude. That's my double. Don't listen to them grow out your hair. Nah. I still got 2 free haircuts in my haircut place. I'm gonna use them. I just like it a little bit cleaner than this. God dang it, dude. Trying to get that double off the ceiling. That actually would have been better if we left that, but it's okay. Hey, pockets. Sad. Middle. I'm gonna spike that kind of middle just because AK can get to it. That's nice. Almost. Nix. That's kind of risky. That's cool. Oh, it's not. Thank God. Sorry guys, I can't read chat for a second. These games, there's literally no breaks right now. Ten-year-old daughter and I play Roblox together. We can't go outside and swim, fish in the river. She's gonna be the youngest female RL pro in Rocket League history. Hell yeah. I love important goals being set for young women. Oh my. Hello, Mini Phil Tummel. I like the idea of bringing someone in the world and then guiding them to keep them up and make mistakes you did so they can become the person you wish you were. That can be a little dangerous though. I definitely see a lot of parents try to live vicariously through their kids, and it becomes this very weird relationship because they treat your kids' mistakes, which, fun fact, every kid makes mistakes, as like your mistakes. And it's like, no, you're ruining my image of this idyllic child that I could raise. And it's like, so I think you need to understand, like, yeah, your kid is your own kid, and yeah, you might have made mistakes, and you can guide them away from that and lead them to a better life or whatever, but I definitely always get bothered when I see parents, like, try to, you know, hold the reins a little too tight, you know? Be you in your dream. I mean, he didn't say his dream. It just for a second I heard like make the same mistakes and make the person you wish you were. I'm like, that verges into dangerous territory. Because I've seen like a similar sentiment before. I don't know how the heck we did that. I know I'm gonna be biased because I'm a dad. My youngest daughter is truly an angel. I believe in spanking. I've never had to. She's such a sweet little soul. Cares for others. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'll try to avoid that. Successful kids is another dice throw. You can see allow guidance. Well, at the end of the day, you have to be, you know, you have to set boundaries with your kids, but you also need to make sure you're allowing them to grow and make mistakes, I think. It's crazy to me to watch parents, like, see their kids screw up on something that's really not a big deal, and they act like it's the biggest catastrophe ever, how they basically ruin their, like, kids in middle school getting, like, C's, and they're like, you want to grow up and be poor and desolate and homeless because you're going to be a bum at this rate? It's like, dude, who cares? It's freaking, like, it's like freaking long division. Like, they don't need to get A's straight up. Like, yeah, make sure they know education's important, but like, you don't have to scream at them if they make a barely mistake or something. I don't know, that just makes me sad when I see people like make kids just basically fear them. Or tell them that you're the only reason they aren't divorcing. I mean, my parents divorced because I think they were just fundamentally different people who wanted different things and also had way different philosophies about how kids should be raised. Ooh, AK, that was a little cold of you. Oh, wow, that was actually way further away than I thought. My bad. The best teacher. I think at the end of the day, you should give a lot of guidance, but at a certain point, I agree. Like, sometimes the best teacher is you gotta crash and burn a little bit. Oh, my bad. Like, obviously, you should avoid that as much as possible, I think. Like, especially if kids are making a mistake that you have the idea of a folder and, like, subfolder and, like, saving a file to a directory. Because they're so used to on a phone, 90% of the time, if you're saving it, it just goes to, like, the download folder. And honestly, same on, like, Macs to a certain extent. If you just, like, download it to one thing, or Windows, I guess, any PC. But, like, a lot of kids don't get, like, a PC course anymore. Because for me, when I was growing up, we had like a computer class, if you know what I mean. So like we were specifically trained on how to like type correctly, how to make sure that we're, you know, setting up a PC correctly, how to like name files and organize a system and whatnot. And it was really helpful looking back. And nowadays kids don't get taught that because I think the assumption is, why would we spend money on that as a public school if kids like are always on their phone or always on the computer or whatever? Dang it. Not teaching that anymore? No, because like, a lot of college students, I asked them to like save it where do they save their stuff, and they're like, what do you mean? Like, it goes on my computer. I'm like, no, but where? And they're like, it's in the what? And they're like, what do you mean? It's here. And then they open up their downloads, and it's just like 50 trillion downloads, and I'm like, oh my god, they don't teach cursive. I'm fine with that, to be honest. Cursive for me is like a nice skill to have. Honestly, the only time I use cursive though day to day in the past 20 years is my signature. So it's like, I don't know if it's necessarily something you need to know. My teachers are definitely trying to gaslight us. They were like, you're gonna use this every day in college and high school and whatever. And I'm like, nope. I think it looks pretty though. The lack of typing skills generally, I think that kind of gets taught by just being online. Although whenever I see someone type with their index fingers only, I'm always kind of like, who hurt you? Nice, yeah, no, I love that he saw exactly what my plan was on that. I appreciate him. As soon as I hit that middle, he went middle, and then I hit it middle, and then he was able to chase that and almost immediately just dunk that in. Chip it. Oh, dang it, couldn't get back to it. Oh, I actually had boost. I probably could have scored that. Savage, thank you for the 2-cent donation. Hell yeah. Gaming. Oh, this one. Want to see something interesting? Look up Russian cursive. Oh my god, I've seen photos. That's terrifying. It literally looks like a lie detector chart. It's just like da 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 da. Dude. More than nothing. And I'm not saying I'm unappreciative. I just thought it was funny because he sent the 100 emote. So it says this guy sent 100, but 2 joules. And I'm like, oh, so he sent the 100 emoji, but with it was 2 cents. So it's funny to see that. Man, every single read right now is a little bit off. I think I might need a snack, chat. I think I might be done fueling my brain off of the normal methods. Okay. You're red getting colorblind? Interesting. Oh, he bumped him into the hit. That's crazy. Does it mean increasing your strain on both your eyes and your brain, giving migraines, headaches, exhausting you so much faster with how much of your brain is to work to focus your vision? Probably. I would have to assume that would be an issue for a lot of people. Yeah, I was saying like you donated and that counts. I mean, yeah, I know. I wasn't saying like, wow, only 2 cents. Frick you, Savage. It was gonna, you're like, really? That's all? Like, I'd rather you just don't donate. How do you not get banned when you leave so much? I literally didn't leave. I forfeited. Screw the colorblind and colors you couldn't see for his 18th birthday. I have a 21st, got him chromatic sunglasses. I could see color and told me to go screw myself and I totally could read his shirt. That's really brutal. I gotta say, it's gotta be pretty surreal to be colorblind and then get those crazy sunglasses. When are they gonna invent contacts that basically do what those sunglasses do? Imagine that. Thought you abandoned. No, I forfeited. Yeah, I think for you guys, it's kind of hard to see when I forfeit when you're on vertical because you guys can't see the forfeit countdown of like how many people are in here. Colorblind glasses are, well, they're weird. They don't let you see the actual colors. Well, yeah, but they get to change your perspective, I bet. I'm sure it compensates a little bit. Some people have had like really dramatic responses to it, I know. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Curiosity got me. Oh, okay. Yeah, jewels are kind of cool. The problem is YouTube, I always hated how YouTube doesn't actually tell you how much you're, when you get them. Like my alerts don't go off when someone gives jewels, which is irritating. Sometimes people donate like $10, $5, or just $1, 50 cents, whatever, and it doesn't tell me. And I'm like, I kind of wish like YouTube could let me know, like, hey, someone just gave you money. Thanks. Because I've really had people give that, and then someone goes like, wow, kind of an unappreciative streamer. I'm like, what do you mean? And then they look down, and it's like, this person donated $10, like 1,000 jewels. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. When I played 2 days ago, I'd say, I'd quick chat, nice shot. People would say great pass or thanks. Now I'm convinced everyone's unassigned, they're polite ones. It is a little weird how, yeah, that does happen, Colonel. There's like a hard sweat like thing where people have like, there's a perspective a while back, I think Musty tweeted it, where they're like, if someone has sorry bound on their quick chat, I already know it's gonna be a bad game. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I think it's not a huge deal to have sorry. Like what, you're never gonna make a mistake and you wanna be like, sorry. I hate it when people make a mistake and don't say anything. That's honestly ticks me off more than anything. If someone F's up in a huge way and they're like, sorry, then I'm like, or don't say sorry. I'm like, okay, so you didn't think what you just did was F'd up or whatever? Like no explanation on that one? Okay. Sorry, bound to double down, make it easy. Yep. Sorry. Call me RGB because I'm visible on the spectrum. I get timed out. And then banned for leaving mid-match. Matt, you ever go for that Ethernet adapter that the Switch has? That I told you about? I think a lot of your frustrations with this game is more about your internet. I do agree, though, that it is kind of nonsense to lag out and then they're like, oh, you abandoned. I'm like, well, I understand the temptation to ban them because you can't tell if someone just pulled the cord, but it is a little nonsensical when you know you're getting lagged out. I think one thing I did wish about my personality, that I wish I was like a little less competitive. I would like to be a bit more of a casual gamer sometimes. Kind of all the games I play need to have a challenge component. I don't know the last time I played a game that was like more like laid back. Wow, he jumped right as I got to him. Oh. Wow, there's a lot going on here. I love the pass there. I just wish you pushed out a little bit. Losing 10 times in a row is not fun. Well, Matt, if you're losing in a row, you probably stop playing the game. The more you play when you're angry, the more you're gonna, you know, just play angry and play worse. Anger is a motivational emotion. It makes us want to pursue action, especially when you're losing. But the problem is when you're playing angry, you're playing impulsive. When you're playing impulsive, you're not playing ordinary. You're probably gonna end up just playing worse. Which is why, honestly, it's very helpful to identify your kind of tilt zone. And then once you start feeling that, just take a quick break, reset a little bit, and then go again. And if it then it doesn't work, I think you sometimes just gotta say, it's not my day. I think the Corvette, I unlocked it. I have not used it. I logged on today and got it, and I tried to play it in free play. I don't know why it felt really bad, but maybe we'll try next game. Almost had him. I'm gonna fake that. Oh. I was gonna lay it off to him and they went for the demo and then left. I was like, wait, hold on. No, I actually hit it just after the ceiling pinch potential. Nice. That's nice. Grab pads. I'm not gonna get there in time. Oh my god, that's crazy. I missed that boost, casual. Hopefully this teammate gets the very easy. Nope. Can I 1v? Oh. That's insane. Please save that. Thank you. Oh my god, we're still gonna score. I'm so freaking. First guy pre-jumped it but went backwards, and I was like, wait, hold on, what? And then he didn't hit it. And then I was like, all right, well, I have to play this guy's shot. He also didn't hit it. Oh my god, dude, it's so hard to read. It's so hard to read. Teammate, you okay? Oh boy. That was irritating. Bump me on my takeoff. And we gave it away. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Huge fan. Huge fan. Let's go. Huge fan. Gerardo. Yes. Love that. Collegiate CS. You rated me on my last game because I'm done playing this game. You're gonna raid me on a loss. Hell yeah. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. I'll find a raid to send you guys off to. you remember Lando Darkies, chat? Vaguely. What's your rank? Low, because of games like that. Anyway, we're GC2 in 3s right now, which is sad. We're gonna slowly get back up, but not tonight. So we're gonna go to bed. We'll be alive tomorrow. We'll fix the rank. Let's see on Twitch. I think he's over to the gamer comp. I'm sure he's having a better night.
As we live in a digital.
All right. Good night, YouTube. Sub if you're new. Peace out.